Okay, we'll speed things up. Yeah, this is going to need to be bigger. But we'll worry about that when it's actually time to produce a dreadnought. No cheaper extraction, huh? Oh, faster and positive. Have fun, guys. Alright, let's see if we can find any more dreadnought DNA. We may have got all of them. Most positive we got the ones on the second floor. How about the third level? There we go, there's some dreadnought juice. And Therizinosaurus as well. We just need 8, huh? So it's you two have to go. End of story. And you can go to make it a little faster. Alright, we have a viable genome for dreadnoughts. Okay, Childs is done resting. In about, well, it says about a minute and a half, but we're going at like 3 or 4 times speed. So let's at the very least look. Oh, we're still not there yet. I thought we were. Alright. But I'm pretty sure we got every modification we want for them. How about here? Yeah, the additional ranger teams are going to be for our next group of dinosaurs. And we're going to do the same thing with you. Well, we'll just have to wait for this to finish researching, but... Oh, what is that? Thunder and lightning? Or is that like a plane flying overhead? Noisy. Okay, we'll sell all of that. Well, let's start with the 8s and work our way down. Okay, that's done. Let's do it again. Our one buddy's going to need rest soon. Okay, so you need to rest. So let's send Horwood to rest. You and Childs can work on this. And yeah, you will rest once he's finished. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this additional slot upgrade. Although the truth is, we may not be upgrading as many things as I thought. Well, first things first, the extraction center. We got cheaper. Do we want extra scientists? No, we want extra capacity. And how about here? We got better yield. Faster transport, extra scientists. Let's go with cheaper. We like things to be fast and cheap. Okay, we can get more scientists. Ooh, yeah, let's go with improved costs. Make everything cheaper. Because this one has the extra scientists. Specialist equipment globally increases the value of specialist traits. We were using this for a little while at one point, but I wasn't sure how it worked. Alright, how about our control center? I really like this one. Improved administrations. Okay, more motivation, more efficiency, decreased construction. Construction isn't really our issue right now. Let's go with efficiency. Now, I believe all our hubs have 50%. Now, you've got the extra vehicle. What else? More. Okay. Automatic resupply. That might be a good one. Cheaper treatments. Yeah, let's go with automatic resupply. Where's our response facility? I think we'll do the same thing with you. Automatic resupply. Alright, so in theory, this is our dreadnought station. We're going to need a gate. If you're over there, then we should probably do it over here. Yeah. Okay, so Ranger Team 1 is good. We're going to do it Ranger Team 2 and MVU Team 2. So I believe every station that can have a modification has one, or rather has two. Okay, how are you're still you're not resting. Why aren't you resting? I probably forgot to set him to rest. No, we can't do all three, but we can do two of them. Alright, Horwood. You're resting, right? Child, we need your positivity. So I believe the only thing left here is Science Training 5. Well, that would be good. We can max out all our scientists' stats. So we need to get up to 22 again. So let's start with cheaper research. And get our most valuable up here. And that does it. Oh, that's really expensive. We can afford it, though. Is there any other research we want to do? Well, we're doing that one bit of research right now. So we're done with infrastructure. We're done with power. We're done with enclosures until we get somebody that eats fish. Alright, it looks like really it's just gene modification and the dinosaurs themselves. We do need Gigantosaurus soon. And I don't really care about all these skins. At least they're cheap and easy to make. Okay, so in that case, I think we will do more expeditions. Now, don't we still need to unlock level 4? We need 150 operatives, so we are not there yet. So we got all of the Dreadnought DNA we could find. Let's start getting Therizinosaurus. Okay, we need 7. So it's got to be you two. And then we can send you to make it a little faster. Yeah, I know, I kept saying it. We don't need 100% DNA to create one of these guys. And we only need one. Now, in all fairness, there was a point where I thought, oh, we are done with this mission. And they're like, nope, go, like, genetically engineer a bunch more dinosaurs. So I may be here thinking, oh, no, we just need to produce these 3 dinosaurs and we'll be done. Who knows what kind of curveball they're going to throw at us. But it is time to produce a Dreadnought. Okay, large appetites, short-lived, needy. Modify the... Well, let's start with modifying the genome. Let's see. Large appetite. Yeah, let's see if we can fix that. Short-lived, not a big deal. Needy, huh? You know what? Let's not modify this. Let's leave that alone. Alright, there's Gigantosaurus. There's Therizinosaurus. We don't even have enough DNA to even look at them yet. Alright, we gotta wait for everybody to catch back up. We don't have enough scientific skill yet. How about now? No, it doesn't look like it. We need 15 genetics between 3 scientists, so our scientists are going to need at least 5. Oh, the dinosaurs are fighting again. Oh no, someone's got loose. Alright. Open all shelters. It's a Gallimimus. Gallimimus got loose, huh? So what happened? Did we run out of power? So yeah, what happened? Gallimimus just decided it didn't want to stick around and it's lonely. Well, if you're lonely, it's probably because you ran away. Okay, we gotta transport you.
Asset collection request received.
Alright, how are the other Gallimimus doing? Like, they all seem happy. He was just the one outlier. He was the one that was cranky. Alright, let's close our shelters. Alright, we need about 2 more minutes before Staff Improvement 4 is finished. So let's look at our Therizinosaurus fossils. So we got 17 slots. Let's do... That's 11. And there's 16. We of course want faster extraction. And you could do it by yourself, actually. Yeah, we'll let you do that by yourself. It's only going to take a minute. So still, I wonder why that Gallimimus decided to make a break for it.
Asset transported.
Like you, are you going to make a break for it? Is there a vulnerability in our fence somewhere that I'm not seeing? Because they all seem happy. The Stegosaurus wants some more ground fruit. So let's give him some more ground fruit. Oh, ground fruit and ground fiber. What happened? Oh, maybe their territories shrank. Because that seems to be the case. The territories are shrinking, so now they're getting cranky. Okay. All right. Our scientists are all ready. All of them are ready to go to level 5. So that means most of them are going to get maxed out. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to keep you well-rounded. So, like, you reached all your maximum stats. You did not. But your like stats are still really good, especially considering your trait. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna put all logistics into you. And now we should have no problem with any of our logistics stuff. We're gonna max you out. Well, you only have 1 point, but you only need 1 point to max out your genetics. And you too. You're going to max out. You've only got 2 points to put somewhere. Well, we have somebody with 8 in logistics. Let's get you 8 in genetics. I wonder if we can get anyone with 8 in welfare. We'll have to see. Doesn't look like it. Ah, you can do it. Let's go with logistics. Logistics seems to be one of those ones we want a little bit more of. So yeah, we'll keep you well-rounded. Alright, now we have 10 scientists at max level. There should be nothing keeping us away from researching anything at this point. I say that, but do we know that? So our one guy that does the faster extraction can take care of this by himself. Then we need to get Gigantosauros. 24 genetics. So who are our high? We start with you with 8. How many scientists can we assign? 3? 4. Alright, so... Oh boy, we need at least 6 with everybody. So you... Well, cheaper research is good. Faster research is also beneficial, and we need 5. So... What is it? Nikwi is good. Childs is good. Papakasta is good. Let's go with Childs because we want the positive influence. Oh, that's so expensive. But you know, it's a requirement. We need it to finish this mission. What other research can we do? So all our infrastructure is good, all our power is good. Yeah, I think that's everything, unless we want to start doing, what do you call it? Skins and stuff. They're not that expensive. Wait, there was one that I didn't look at. Oh, these are locked, so it doesn't matter. And they're just more patterns, so... Okay, let's start making our dreadnought. Okay, we need 15 between 3 scientists. Let's see. You for faster incubation. And that is what we're doing. We're incubating this thing, right? It's expensive, but... Again, these are the things we need to do. Oh no, this is the synthesizing. Then it's the incubation. That's right. Alright. How's our... Want to look at our Therizinosaurus fossils. No amber. Didn't we just get a whole bunch? Okay. How's everybody doing? Oh, you need rest. You need rest and you need rest. We also need money. Alright, let's look at our dreadnought eggs. Oh, we just got the one. Oh, we can hardly afford it. Alright, we'll let that alone for a little bit. I hope the eggs don't go bad. Okay, we found Therizinosaurus. Well, what? We can go get more? Like we can dig here more than once? That's neat. Is there any Therizinosaurus on higher levels? Part of me says no. Part of me thinks that was it. Yeah, I don't see any Gigantosauros either. Wasn't exactly looking for it. Oh, there we go. Alright. Cheaper. We like cheap. Wow, what is it with today? Is there a holiday going on that I'm not aware of? That there are just planes going back and forth? Okay. There, that will make it really quick. Okay, everybody rested. We got our next batch of amber. Oh, we only got the one. Well, if we only got the one, we're only going to have one scientist work on it. Alright, so we did see Gigantosauros on level 3, correct? We need 11. Cheaper. Positive. And positive. Okay, all the dinosaurs seem to be behaving. Let's hatch our dreadnought. Three scientists, we need 12. So where is our faster incubation? That's most of it right there. Alright, we're going to have our first dreadnought in about a minute. But you need to rest. Okay, look at all this Giganotosaurus. Alright, let's start with the really high stuff at 5. Then we got room for 17. So let's do that, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. Okay, our faster extraction guy is taking a break, so we get our 2 positive people to go. New viable genome. So we got that one pretty quick, didn't we? Dinosaur ready to release. Let's go. Release via aircraft, and you are going to live in here.
Heading to collect
At least I hope so.
asset.
Now, what about Therizinosaurus? We have 81%. I don't know if we're going to get any more. I think we need to get to level 4 before we can look at any more DNA. And I'm surprised we like, first shot, got enough DNA for you. So, we can't modify the genome. We don't even have enough to do anything, really. Insufficient genome to even...
Asset transportation in progress.
Alright. Let's do some more research on this guy. Okay, you're ready, so let's get you in here. And let's see what's going on with our dreadnought. What a
Asset
big
has
old
been
boy, isn't he?
transported.
Missing tall fiber. Tall fiber, tall fruit, more forest. Yeah, we do not have enough space for this guy. Let's pause it. So it wants tall fiber and tall fruit. So this will be good for feeding it. But then it still wants... Oh, no, tall fruit. There. Definitely need to make this enclosure bigger. So let's work on that. How are we doing on money? We are at the point where I need to be careful with how much I spend. Okay. Let's build out this way. If this guy gets loose, then there will be issues. Still probably not big enough, but let's start here. Its comfort is 100%, so I think we did it. So who's next? We cannot do Therizinosaurus. We can do Giganotosaurus. Let's modify the genome a little bit. Don't care about the skin color. Well, I don't, at any rate. Yeah, let's try to make this thing a little more tolerant. We don't need this psychopath dinosaur running around. And let's lower its appetite. All modifications applied. Oh, probably because we only have so much of its genetic code. We can only change it so much. Well, we have no more fossils. We are on level 3. Ah, there you go. There's more Giganotosaurus. Well, let's just grab that now while we're here. Okay, cheaper expeditions. What else? Nuiki, because he's a positive influence. His child's around. Yeah. Now, it said we needed, what, 150 operatives before we get to level 4? Operatives can't visit. Wait, have I... Oh. 136. Yeah, I do like seeing infinite fuel. Okay, you're still happy? You're missing forest. How are you missing forest? Give you more forest and then you'll run out of fiber. Well, the simple reality is you need a bigger enclosure. That's pretty close to perfect. Somebody's sick. Okay, well, while they check out what's wrong with that one, let's look at our fossils. Can we max out the Giganotosaurus? I think we could. I think it is also a good idea to save. Alright, back to where we were. Somebody's sick. Who's sick? You. Why are you sick? Oh, we'll find out in a minute. Now, it's been a little while since I was last playing this campaign, so I kind of gotta reacquaint myself with everything. Alright. Now, this dreadnought, I think, gets along with a lot of other dinosaurs, so we could possibly fly it over here, maybe. Would you guys get along? Yeah, sauropods you're okay with? How about you guys? Oh, somebody's got rabies. Alright. You. We're assuming control. Here's our poor sick dinosaur. Maybe we'll take a bunch of dinosaur pictures, get some money while we're at it. Not bad. Alright, time to research rabies. Okay, we got cheaper research, faster research. Let's go. And we'll get you some rest. Oh, you're going to turn around, medicate the dinosaur? There we go. So here's our little fossils. We got extra capacity in research. Alright. Oh, we're just about ready for our Gigas. Okay, cheaper research. No, we're extracting. We want extraction. We don't have cheaper extraction. So how about one of our positive influences? Childs, you're up to bat. So our Giganotosaurus should be done soon. Or Gigantosaurus. So he will need his own enclosure. Let's see, not management views. So we got plenty of room over here. And technically, I could try transporting the Dreadnought from here to here. Now the Dreadnought might need more space if I do that, though. And then we could put the Therizinosaurus or the Giganotosaurus in here. Let's give it a shot. If worse comes to worse, I'll just have to move the poor girl to another enclosure. Now, where's my hatchery? There we go. Alright, let's synthesize a dinosaur. Okay, you are a hungry boy. Let's see if we can make you a little less hungry. There we go. Let's see, do we want you to be more tolerant? Well, at least you're not going to be intolerant. I've been kind of liking humble, because it makes it a little easier to set up environments for them. Alright, that's expensive. So synthesize first. Do we have cheaper synthesizing? No. Well, let's try to get you going anyways. I need 14 minimum. Alright. Childs, you were already doing some work. Let's get... how was I pronouncing your name? Nikwi? Alright, 1 minute. 1 minute to Jigga. But I do need to be careful. We're under $1 million right now. Zero operatives can't visit. Zero potential missed. Alright. I'm getting a little bit better at understanding these different menus and systems, because I've been playing sandbox mode sort of off screen, because I have actually been really enjoying this game, but part of me also wants to play as much of it kind of blind for these videos and stuff. And again, part of me thinks, is it more fun for you people watching to see me screwing up and making mistakes? Or would you rather see it played more competently, let's say?
En route to collect the asset.
Alright. Time to incubate. Alright, this one is aggressive. We don't want aggressive. But if he's going to be by himself, aggressive doesn't matter as much. And this one is humble. Well, we want humble. So let's go to the humble Giganotosaurus. We cannot afford the humble Giganotosaurus. But maybe once we get you hanging out with all these other dinosaurs, people will like it a bit more. Should I try putting the Pyroraptors in here with all of the Metrodons? They get along, don't they? It just becomes a matter of shipping all of them. And I'm getting better at stuff like assigning orders and stuff. So let's give it a shot. And that might work out. We might be able to put the Therizinosaurus in here. And maybe keep the Giganotosaurus in here. Now this has a carnivore feeder in here? Yeah, so maybe we put the Giga in here. Now, everybody's happy so far. They might be less happy when the Dreadnought shows up, because then they got like a really big dinosaur that they gotta share all this space with. Alright, well, let's check our scientists. Dorks needs some rest. We have faster incubation, that's good. A positive influence. I think what we want to do is go down, 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 down. And find some more Therizinosaurus juice. We may need to go all the way down to level 4, which means we have to research it. We got a little over 1 million, so it might not be that bad. Alright. Just about everything that we can unlock is unlocked. Yeah, I don't care about these gene modifications. Oh, we can't do it yet. We don't have enough operatives. Alright, so we're going to have to work with what we got. Well, getting that Giganotosaurus, that will make a difference.
Confirming asset delivery.
Okay, so we're going to move every Pyroraptor here. We may have to adjust this enclosure
Asset to be collected.
when we
Asset
get them in
requiring
there.
collection.
But supposedly they get along. Alright, you need tall fiber. You need more forest, more tall fruit. Well, maybe not, because you're still creating your territory. Okay, that's tall fruit and tall fiber. So we'll do some over here in the corner.
Asset
There.
being transported.
And you should have more than enough forest once you finish setting up your territory. Everybody else seems happy. All of you are happy. You're not 100% happy. Why is that? Oh, you want more water. Of course you do. Oh, did we not pick you?
Assets in the air.
Oh, we still got you. Alright. Now, even though we don't need the genetics for any of these other boys and girls, I think we can find some stuff to sell. So, right, let's go with dinosaurs that we already have most of the genome for. Especially if we have them in the park already. Do we have Stygies in the park? I think we do. Alright, cheaper expeditions. Faster extraction, positive influence. Who is the one unavailable? Alright, Dawkins is resting. Yoshida is probably our best bet. Do we want to send anybody else down with you? One of our positives? No. Let's be careful with our money.
Asset transportation complete. Delivery has been completed.
Alright, you're missing forests. That won't be the case for very much longer. You guys will make your territory and it'll be fine. You guys want live prey, though. You don't want to be, like, fed. They don't want to be fed, they want to hunt. Hang on, where is our... I want it over here by our outpost. Just so it's easier to be refilled when the time comes. Oh, somebody's not doing good. The Metrodon, why are you... Oh, are you guys fighting?
Asset delivered.
Oh, somebody's sick.
Asset transportation in progress.
Alright, let's look at our fossils. Yeah, we got some fossils to sell. Get our Stygies up a little bit. Faster extraction. And 48 seconds isn't bad. He can do it by himself. Okay. Again, you guys say you're missing forests, but I think that's just a matter of your territory still growing. Same thing with you. I think once you get a little more comfortable, you start wandering around a bit, you'll have enough forest. Cohabitation issue. I thought you got along with the Metrodons. They like scavengers. They dislike carnivores and the Therizinosaurus. How do the Dimetrodons feel about this? They like other scavengers, they don't like carnivores. And, well, the Pyroraptors are carnivores. Organ trauma. Oh, you must have got hurt. You had a fight. Alright, we gotta get you to the hospital. So already we're not off to a good start with our Pyroraptors and Dimetrodons. Let's make their enclosure a little bigger, and maybe that will make them less prone to fighting. Can I afford to make the enclosure any bigger, though? I think we can do it. Bigger over there, and we can get a little bit of space over here. Everybody's okay over here? There's our Stygies. This has not been a good call. The Pyroraptors and the Dimetrodons are fighting. You think it's a nice park? Thank you. Alright, organ trauma. So, for the two of you, be about a minute. Well, we do want to incubate that, that Giga the second we get the chance. Dead dinosaur? That's not good.
Picking up asset. Transporting asset.
But I think giving them some more space is working. They look like they're getting a little more what's the word I'm looking for? They're getting a little more comfort. And they wanted more water. They want more sand too. But it looks like they're gonna go and hide out in this corner.
Commencing asset transit.
Give them more water. I have to smooth things out a little more.
Asset transported.
There we go. Now they're only cranky about the Pyroraptors.
Fights among the animals are bound to happen. Evolution is about conflict. It is part of what we must accept if we are ever to truly understand the dinosaurs.
And maybe we move this. Get that away from them so they're not fighting over the food. Can't put it in the water though, and it's hard to see what is and is not water. This was a bad idea.
Asset collection request received.
Okay, you have a concussion. You gotta take you to the you gotta take you to the med center. What about you? You got organ trauma. Man, this was not a good call. Alright, so should I fly them all back? Maybe I should.
Transit has commenced.
Before they start killing each other. And you guys are all happy for the most part? Good. You still want more trees, but there's more than enough trees. You just gotta, not hiding in the corner.